Okay, let's go a little bit back, a little bit forward. There it is. Hello everyone. Hello everybody, and welcome back to this channel, or yeah, welcome if you're new. So today I had no idea what I wanted to film, or I kinda did, but I was like in between ideas. So I ended up choosing this idea, which you already see from the title. I'm gonna be talking about my favorite movies and TV shows at the moment. These are like some older shows, some newer shows, and I can say that it's more TV shows here than movies because I usually watch a lot of series and not a lot of movies, but I'm gonna be better at watching different kind of movies. So yeah, these are like 13 different ones I could come up. Some of them I have spoken about, I think, on my Swedish channel, so you guys should check that out if you haven't. So yeah, with further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna have this little sheet paper here so I can just remember them in the right order. But yeah, so number one is The Magicians. It's a one. Oh, I will be putting pictures as usual either of these sides. But either way, the first one is The Magicians. It's a series about some kids that goes to a magic school, and where they... yeah, there is this guy named Quentin. We get to follow him and try and see if he gets accepted or not to that school, and also like some of his friends. They are going on a big adventure that has to do with magic, and different season focuses on different things. Like, it's my favorite show ever at the moment, and I really love and enjoy it. I would recommend it if you have HBO. I don't know if you can see it somewhere else, but HBO is where I have been watching it. Then there is number two, which is like my all favorite TV show. I have started rewatching it because I didn't remember where I was when it ended, if I ever saw it like until it finished. But it's The Fosters. It's a family TV show drama where you follow two lesbian moms, or actually it's a TV show where you follow two moms who are raising adoptive kids, but one of the kids are from the one woman's marriage with a man she used to have. So it's all about family, love, acceptance, and about adoption. I really love that show. It will always be in my heart because I have always wanted to adopt. I will see if that happens or not someday. I don't know. But I really enjoyed that show. Number three is Riverdale. It's like mystery, teenage, drama kinda series. And if you don't follow Riverdale, you see there are like different things around different season, but the first season tells that there has happened something and they're gonna figure out what happened. I don't know, I don't want to tell too much about it without spoiling anything. But yeah, it's kind of weird and I love it. But yeah, they also have a few musicals numbers in it, so if you don't like musicals, I don't know if you would enjoy it, but it's not like... It's not like a musical kind of movie, but they have musical segments in them. Number four is Tell Me a Story. It's basically a thriller mystery kind of series where they have taken original fairy tales and made them more to our world, more of a mystery kind of thriller series. I have only seen the first season and I really loved it, but I need to catch up and watch the second season and see what all that is about. But Paul Weasley is starring in it. Daniel Campbell, I think, also from Vampire Destiny. So there are a lot of familiar faces, and that's why I started watching it, and I really actually enjoy it. I would recommend. And all of the series I have mentioned so far, I would give them like at least 8 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Number 5, it's a little bit different. It's a reality series where you can follow a group of people. They are put on this house, and they think that they are gonna go there for dating, hookups, but what they don't know, they aren't allowed to be like having sex, kissing, touching each other. because if they do, they will lose a lot of money that the couple who is the strongest, or I think it's the couple who wins it, but someone will win that money, and they know that it will affect the whole group if someone does something, so it's really interesting. I have never heard of that kind of drama. It's a Netflix original also. And then there is number 6, which is Love is Blind, and it's like a lovely series, lovely concept where people who are like ready to get married, they go on these blind dates in different rooms. They can't see the other person they are talking to, so they go into these pods and talk to them and see if you can make a real connection just to speak to someone, hearing their voice without ever actually seeing them. It's a really interesting concept and I really love it. Okay, next to number 7, it's actually Jane the Virgin. I did finish watching it a while ago and I actually love it. I mean, it's like one of my favorite series. It's about this mother who is like around her 20s and trying to make it. She wants to be a writer, but then she accidentally becomes a mom, and it's this crazy telenovela kind of series. I actually enjoy it a lot. So if there's similar type of series, I would love to hear your recommendations, and if you have seen these series I'm mentioning, let me know what you thought of them. Next up, number 8, is Greenhouse Academy. I don't remember when I finished it, but it was during this year, and I know I finished it only in a few days or so. You follow these, like you can follow these 2 siblings, and there is this one sibling, he attends to this school called Greenhouse Academy where their mom went because he wanted to go to that school because that's his way of honoring his mother, and her sister doesn't agree with his choice, and then you will follow their story and his story at Greenhouse Academy. So I really enjoyed it. I mean, the actors are really good looking. If you haven't seen one of my latest videos, I speak about my favorite TV actors and actually mentioning a few of them from Greenhouse Academy. Okay, now there will be coming a few movies. There is this movie called The Perfect Date, where you will, like one of the stars in The Fosters, Noah Centineo, is actually starring in it, and you will follow his character. I don't remember the character's name, and he needs to go out on a date, or it's not actually a date, it's more like he's babysitting this kid, and she's like around, I think, in the similar age, and yeah, he needs to like hang out with her because he has promised her parents to look after her because I think they've known each other since before. And then he gets this idea that he's gonna go on different dates from this app and be different kind of people. So it's really funny, dorky kind of series. I think Noah Centineo is a great actor. Speaking of him, in the next movie I'm gonna be speaking about, he's also starring in it. It's called Swiped, where you will be following this nerd guy, I would say. He's gonna go to college and he meets his roommate who is Noah, and he's gonna be this kind of bully, and then they make him to do an app for him and his buddies so they could like hook up with people without any strings attached. It's like this crazy, funny comedy in my opinion, and I don't know. It's funny to see him more of a bad guy since I've seen only him in The Fosters as a good guy. There's number 11. I saw this one a while ago, so I don't remember all the details, but it's called The Society. And I need to actually, I think, look up what it's all about, because it was a while ago I watched it, but I can tell that I really recommend it. And now I need to change my memory card. Now I'm back. But yeah, The Society is like a series where we follow teenagers who has to live in a society where there are no adults, and they need to like figure out life because all the adults are suddenly disappearing. They just disappeared out of nowhere during a school trip they were supposed to all go on. So during these school trips they realized all the adults are gone and they need to like they are surrounded by a forest where they have no communications and they need to like figure out life. And they all need to make their decisions without any adults, and that's a wrap for the society, I think. So it's really interesting. I think you guys should actually follow it. It's interesting to see. I think it's a series all the younger people today should watch, because it's interesting to see how would we all survive if we had no internet and had to be on our own. That's actually something that could happen, maybe. And then there's 12. It's called The Last Summer, where you will be following Maya Mitchell's character from The Fosters and also KJ Apa from Riverdale. You will be following these two teenagers who wants to have the time, like the best summer of their lives. And yeah, it's a Netflix movie. Now let's see, what does it say more? But yeah, these two teenagers, they're gonna like have the time of their lives, and yeah, you will see these young people, they are going to college, and they are like thinking what are they gonna do after they have graduated high school. So I don't know, it's something that I can really relate to, like not being able to know what you want to do with your life, because you've always seen one thing, and that's like basically the way I'm living my life or have lived my life. So I would really recommend it. It's like one of the most, like my favorite movies ever. Last but not least, I need to speak fast because my memory card doesn't have a lot of space. But yeah, last but not least, there is the series called You. So when I heard of this, that the guy who is like an actor in Gossip Girl was gonna be featured in it, of course I need to check it out. It's about this dude who is like a stalker, and I don't know, the series tells about stalking from a stalker's point of view. It's kind of gross, it's kind of, I don't know, it gives me a lot of chills, and that makes the movie really great. And I would say that all of these movies are something I can recommend. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, comment, and until next time, take care, bye!